I never did play-by-play when I was in college because I didn't think that I would ever be allowed to do this. I was a reporter and an anchor because that's what I saw. That's what I thought was going to be the ceiling of being a woman. So I think that we're seeing now that anything is going to be possible very, very soon. I mean, Becky Hammon just coached the Las Vegas Aces to a WNBA title. She'd been an assistant coach in the NBA. Dawn Staley, North Philly's own Dawn Staley, is leading South Carolina's women's basketball program to championships. And anytime those two, and I'm just using them because they're the most well-known names, I think right now, are talked about, I'm blown away by the men who are tweeting, yeah, well, she needs to be the next coach of the San Antonio Spurs. Why isn't Dawn taking over for Doc in Philly? So we're getting there.
Yeah. And
sure.
I think one of the things that I don't think I realized until I started hearing your voice when the Sixers were on in the background when my boyfriend was watching them is, you know, like if you're a girl and you don't grow up with a basketball team or a sports team or whatever, like how are you supposed to get in? Because all of a sudden you can get interested. And then if you say you're semi-interested, then a boy's going to question you and say, well, do you know X, Y, and Z? And if you don't have all the information, you're done.
Exactly.
So there's such a barrier to entry unless you grew up with it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I started hearing your voice and I was like, oh, okay, like maybe it's not, maybe there are becoming more opportunities. And I am shocking myself that I'm actually liking basketball these days.
Yes.
Because it used to just be the bane of my existence at all times.
I love that. Oh my gosh, that makes me so, so happy. And you know, it's funny you bring that up because I've gotten some wonderful notes from other women who have told me similar stories, as in I was tasked with having to watch so many Sixers games, and it was kind of one of those tough parts of our relationship. But because of you've made it more palatable for me. And now I feel as if I can ask questions. It's hard to like something if you don't understand it, right? Or don't have the storylines, the reasons to follow it. Don't have a player to cheer for. Don't have a team, like you said. So again, the fact that I'm doing what I love, and that is allowing the sport or the Sixers or whatever to be more accessible for more people, that makes me so happy.